Alright folks, today is January 16th, 2020. We're in Fontana, California. And on January 16th, 1980, my family moved out here from the Eagle Rock section of Los Angeles. This is where, where we turned to go home, Frankfort Avenue. In the early 1980s, these houses hadn't been built. It was just a field there until sometime around, I'd say 1991. In fact, before we go by the house, when I was a kid, I would, and this still shows up in my dreams too, I'd go down and play. This is an alley you can't really drive down. It's kind of like a trail, I guess. But, yeah, that's what I got away with when I was a kid. Just running all over the place. No helicopter parents then. It's kind of funny that a Blink-182 song is on right when I do a live cast about Fontana. So back to my street. Okay. So like these are the neighbor houses. Like there were some kids that we knew that lived here. Oh, that's right, I can't do landscape. Didn't used to be that weird color of green. This is a low-class neighborhood, so, you know, what do you expect? There was an old person that lived there who had, like, a tweaker son that always worked on his Volkswagen all hours of the night. Some mean kid lived there when I was, like, 5. That was a rental for a long time. Oh, yeah, then, there were some girls that my dad nicknamed. They were Rachel and Martha, but my dad nicknamed them Rat Shit and Cat Shit because they were kind of mean. There's the Morris's house. They lived there the whole duration. Oh, I'm turning this down. I don't want to hear the Lincoln Stinkin' Park. And then here it is, the house that I grew up in, at least from ages 5 to 18, and a little beyond that before I moved. Used to be brown. I hope they don't look through the window and wonder what the hell's going on. That big ass cypress tree is still there. There was a tree in front of my bedroom right there, but now that's gone. That room right there is, I used to listen to hours of pirate radio and Pirate Radio 100.3. It wasn't really a pirate radio. It was the name of the station. And try to get KNAC. So just a lot of music listening because I had nothing else to do. And we had a big, long backyard there. So, yeah. So, I don't think anybody's watching, but it'll be up. So this was the crappy street I grew up on. Well, you know what, actually kind of looked a little nicer back in the day. Before the area kind of changed. Let's see what else here. Oh, here we go. Shannon and Fawn lived there. They were friends from the neighborhood. Shannon's out in LA County and Fawn's in Tennessee now. And then in this house, like early 1980s, was like this satanic kid or something. Kind of a jerk from what I recall. But back then. Then, this was like Hawthorne Avenue, which kind of went between all the houses. Seriously, this area looked a lot better even 25 years ago. But yeah, 40 years. 40 years. My parents bought their first house, which I think they thought that they would move to a better area Orleans, or maybe move back to Los Angeles, like Downey, where they kind of originated from, is like the Downey, Lakewood, Whittier area. And up here is Evergreen Lane, where I had friends that lived in the corner house, and one of them ended up marrying my sister, which that's done now. But all right, still no viewers. You guys don't care. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's 11:15 on a weekday, so. Alder Avenue. Kind of a busy street. Had to be careful if I was riding my bike back in the day. And let's see, over here was this old supermarket. Wasn't very super. It was some old market called Pixie Market. Yeah, that moved across the street, but now it's a Spanish market over there. And now we're entering Bloomington, and I think this is a good place to stop. First, I want to do oh, hey, Crystal, what's going on? I don't know if you saw the beginning of this, but I went down my old street. This is Marigold and Alder right here in Bloomington. This is the new Bloomington. Not quite the way it was back when we first moved out here. Orange is on the corner with an umbrella, senor. Not really much to laugh at, though. Now I guess it would be a good place to stop, maybe. No. You know what? I'm gonna go down to Sierra and Valley here. Now we've re-entered Fontucky. I think the border has been pushed out to Alder now. Swap meet that used to be, I think that used to be a drive-in theater when we first moved out here. And memories, Crystal? Yeah, the city looks friggin' different now. It's like a weird shell of its old self. Look, there's a traffic light at this corner. I don't think there was back in the 80s. Oh, Javier. Hey, what's up? Long ass light. You know, whenever you do a live cast, it always cuts off my Spotify, so I have to go to radio if I want some music in the background. So I'm rocking 96.7 KCAL FM. There's the new Kaiser that they built. They built like a new Kaiser hospital next to the old one. And then over here is what used to be Kmart. Millie's coffee shop is now Chef's, which I've never been in there. And there's Denny's. Hey, my sister worked at Denny's. That's still same place. No changes there. Well, the Dolan Gray thing is the, you know, we always have a marine layer in this part of the world. And you're in Arkansas, so they don't really have that. It gets mistaken for smog, but it really isn't. Or at least like 20 years ago, there was a legitimacy to the smog thing. But now there's barely ever a brown tint. Look at this guy. Oh good, you got in the other lane. Thanks for having some self-awareness. Hey look, a Popeyes is there now. Maybe we can stand in line for a chicken sandwich. I think that whole thing has died down. So here's Sierra and Valley. Crystal, as you can see, the over there used to be the Burger King. In fact, I used to work at that Burger King, and now they put a Starbucks there. There's Wiener Schnitzel. I was in that Wiener Schnitzel with my mom when the Whittier quake hit in 1987. Get out of my way. Bank of America was Security Pacific Bank when we moved out here. Jack in the Box, still there. McDonald's, still there. The dental place used to be Mr. Bikers. Well, my dad called it Mr. Bikers, but it was really Mr. Baker's. But a bunch of bikers used to go there. Yep. Kentucky. That whole corner over there used to just be a big field until high school. And then they put in a shopping center, and that's where you get the Taco Bell and the Yoshinoya and all that. Alright, I wanted to do a self thing. Oh, the light's still red. Oh, there it goes. Hi folks, it's me. I'm squinting because it's sunny out there. Hold on a minute. Alright, there it goes. I'm cool now. Okay. There used to be a Dairy Queen in there. Alright, so if you missed it, when I published this video, you'll see the house I lived in, which looks crappy now. Actually, it always looked crappy, but looks crappier. And I'm gonna end this video when I get to Citrus. Actually, you know what? Because there's some people from Fontana watching, I'm gonna drive by the high school, and then I'll end the video. Because I'm sure you're kind of curious. It looks different. You mean you've seen pictures of the high school, Crystal? What are you doing, Toyota? Dipshit. Use your signal, asshole. Fucking assholes. Charles, there's Baker's. If you ever see this, you're not on right now. Used to work there. There's the Fontana Unified District offices right there. What used to be Miguel's we just passed. They moved it up to Cherry and Foothill. And here we go, Fontana High School. A little bit different now, that parking area. Portable classrooms are still there. There was a bike rack right here. I think it was right here. I know that I would put my bike right here, and because I didn't have a lock for it, I just put the lock thing around it. Eventually someone got wise to it and they nabbed my cruiser. Bastard. So I remember on these front steps, my my best friend Charles, and then we had Joe Garcia and Chris Crowder. We'd meet in the morning and kind of hang out there. And then like the next year, this door is new. They didn't have this door. They just completely redid the administration building. This whole, like over here by the library, they didn't have this gate up yet too, but over here by the library, Travis Barker and his girlfriend Michelle Prather and I would hang out there like during senior year, before class started. It's a school day, I probably shouldn't be driving on campus. Guys, check traffic for me. I think I'm good. I'm kidding, I was looking. They built an elementary school on the field for anybody who hasn't been in this town for 25 years. Anyway, I probably shouldn't be doing this while driving, although I do have the skills. That's for sure. But before I hang up or stop this video, up here at the corner of Fontana Avenue, right here was Stop and Go. It's where all the headbangers hung out. I remember walking up there. That was the thing to do at lunch. I guess, I don't know what we ate for lunch, like chips or something. So, alright, I am out.
You don't have to, it's okay. You don't have to. Yeah, I know. I'm going to take down your information and then hopefully we'll be